How y'all doing this evening? This Miss Big Betty Bombshell. You know, I had a lot that was on my mind. You know, I was thinking, I said, because I tell you, there's so many times I see some people ain't wearing their mask. And then when you look at the children ain't got on no mask. And you're sitting around here thinking, Corona ain't gonna mess with you. You got to be careful about Corona. See, there's a mask right here, and this is what you're supposed to do. I thought I'd sit up here and try to show y'all. Y'all got to put the thing around your ear. Oh, Lord, I got my little earrings on. But anyway, let me see if I can do it with these earrings on. You put your head mask on, and you cover your nose in your mask. You know what I'm saying? And it's good that you have. Oh, I done dropped my earring trying to show y'all how to put these masks on. You know what I'm saying? It almost look like you a mummy, but you be better safe than sorry. And then there's another thing that you need to have. You need to have some hand sanitizer. You know what I'm saying? And you always have that around. So you could pour something on your hand, you know what I'm saying, like this. And you go on. And you wipe your hands and everything. And you know there's a time that, you know, people used to wear masks anyway. You know what I'm saying? You can't hardly talk, so you got to learn how to talk through the mask. You know what I'm saying? But there were times that people used to be wearing masks because they be so fake, y'all. They be so fake. They be so fake. And they sit out there smiling in your face and they be stabbing you in the back. Woo, you be thinking they wishing you success. Yeah, pray for me. Yeah, they praying for y'all, right? Some of them be out there praying against you. I tell you. You know, I'm new to this church and everything, but you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get there. I tell you, Corona had everybody running in the church. I tell you. It made you start appreciating life and appreciating each other even better than you ever had before. Now, where I done found that earring, I done dropped my earring, y'all. I done dropped my earring. My earring say, boss. Yeah, you got to be the boss. You got to be the big boss lady or the big boss man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be there. But I tell you, I was coming in and talk to y'all because I see so many of y'all ain't just trying to be, ooh, these cheap earrings. Lord, it look like it's broke, Jesus. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful out here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sitting out here and y'all dating and everything. Y'all better get these tests taken and make sure everybody all right before you go to get involved. Besides, you're supposed to be married anyway before you get involved. But I tell you, y'all better be careful because the Corona ain't playing. I went and I even wrote a list, and I'm trying to see the list that I write about. And it was saying some things I wanted to share with y'all. And yeah, it says before you get with anybody, they need to take a COVID test or them other kind of test to make sure they ain't got no STDs. You know what I'm saying? These young people, I tell you, they don't be thinking. I tell you, they just be letting it all hang out. You ain't let it all hang out. Come on now. And another thing you need to know, do we have a job? Do she have a job? Y'all both need to have something to bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to have some talent, education, something. You got to have something. I tell you, it ain't all about in the body. It's in the mind. What you got in the mind. What is your goals? What is your dreams? What is your vision? You know what I'm saying? You mess around there and mess with Bobo, and you mess with Bookie, and you sitting up there thinking they all that in something just for the sake of them having pants on. And they ain't got no dream. They ain't got no vision. And you sitting up there trying to go to school and get ahead, and guess what? They trying to pull you down. They ain't got nowhere to go. They don't want you to have nowhere to go. And then when you try to go somewhere, one of them, guess what? They think you're too good for them. Then they try to bring you down. Then you wonder, oh, what's going on? What's wrong with my life? You better try to get yourself together now. You don't want to wait till later up in life, and then you're going to sit up there and try to do something then. You know what I'm saying? You do something while you're young. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get older, you say, hey, party. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. But I tell you, you got to be smart now. You know what I'm saying? Because men are like visual. They like to see. You know what I'm saying? But all them like this right here, they ain't all what you think. Mess around there and you get them mad. They gonna put your tires out and bust your windows up. Boy, I tell you, I had to deal with that with one of my family members. Boy, look at here. I was so mad I didn't know what to do, and it wasn't even me. I was like, why in the world? I call them ghetto busters. You know what I'm saying? Them ghetto busters. Sit up there, they ain't bought no car, but they gonna tear up your car, scratch your car up, bust all your tires up because they mad. Ain't that crazy? Just risking themselves going to jail because they feel like, oh, you ain't gonna go to jail. But child, please, it ain't like it used to be. Now these people put them in jail. I tell you, they can't hold water nowadays. But I'm just telling you, you got to be mindful, y'all. You got to be mindful. You know what I'm saying? And then just like I said, you just got to take care of yourself, people. You got to take care of yourself. But I tell you, I just wanted to share some of that with you. You know what was on my heart. You got to be careful, young people. You got to be careful. This corona ain't playing. This corona trying to be your best friend. You don't want corona to be your best friend now. You don't want corona to be your best friend. Going all of them parties and carrying on and dancing. It's all crowded and all that. And then you mess around there. You go home and get sick or bring it to your family members and what have you. And guess what? The people that got your money and partying and clubbing, guess what? They all right. They going back home to their family and you the one suffering. And then you got to pay doctor bills. And if you ain't got insurance, you're going to be in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be in trouble. So I just want you to use your brain. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's good to get all the education that you get. Because I tell you, you don't want to be around here dumb. You don't want to be around here with an empty head. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want an empty head. They don't want nobody can't think for themselves. I tell you. But that's what I was writing down. I sat up there, I thought about it. I see these young kids and they hugging up, licked up, ain't the social distancing and you know, and you older people, y'all gotta be careful too now. Y'all gotta be careful. I tell you, I went up there, I told y'all, nowadays you're seeing everything. I went up there, went to the bank, y'all, and there was a man dressing in the bank. Thank God he was just putting on his shirt. And I got ready to go to the ATM because I love going to the one way from the one that nobody don't hardly use. And every time I get using, I make sure I put my hand sanitizer and whatever. When I got around the corner, the odor hit me so I had to back up and go back out the door. I said, my goodness. I just want y'all to know, even if you, whatever life throws your way, if you're homeless or whatever, you got to have sense. They got gas stations. Make sure you have your bleach, your hand sanitizer, your soap. Wash up, put on clean clothes. They got a laundromat. You can $2-3 for wash clothes, and then $1 to dry. You know what I'm saying? Keep yourself clean. Keep yourself safe, cause you gotta be clean. The Bible even tells you about cleanliness and next to holiness, godliness. That's what I think of that. Well, anyway, you know, you got to be clean, people of God. You got to be clean. You got to take care of yourself. Because I remember my mother used to always tell me a story. She said, if you ain't got nothing but one dress, you keep that one dress clean. I tell you, nobody won't know. I don't care if they see you in it all the time. As long as it's clean, it'll look like it's brand new. I used to sit up there and wonder sometimes. You know, Mama be telling me those stories. I sometimes wonder, but you know what? I be taking them stories in, boy. I be listening to what Mama said. All she was saying in a nutshell. Keep yourself, keep your body clean, keep yourself clean. You know what I'm saying? And Corona don't care. And you got to make sure you stay flushed out. Don't get stopped up around here sitting home, eating all that doggone good food and all that stuff, and sitting up there and come on, getting backed up, having gas and everything like that. You better take care of yourself, because Corona loves a backed up system, I tell you. You got to be safe, people. You got to be safe. And you got to eat right. You got to eat right. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you're eating right. Eating stuff that'll make you float, not stuff that'll stick to you, like the steak stick to you and all this other kind of stuff that be sticking to you. And you know what? Another thing, all these dairy products, y'all need to leave them dairy products alone, because you know what? That keeps a lot of phlegm in your body. You don't need all that phlegm in your body. You need to have these lungs clear. You know what I'm saying? They got to be clear. And you got to have your immune system so built up that if a corona stopped at your doorstep, she wouldn't be able to dwell. She wouldn't be able to dwell, because she'd have to get up out of there, because that house would be too clean. That house would be too strong. That immune system she couldn't break down. So she'll go looking for somebody else to climb into. But I'm telling y'all got to be careful. Y'all got to be careful. I tell you, all these ones that are around here wicked, sitting up there doing wrong, don't want to give reparations and all this crazy stuff, don't want to get the stimulus check. I tell you, I heard about Canada. I almost wanted to move to Canada, because Canada take care of their people. I tell you, they take care of their people. But America, whoo, Lord, America got a long ways to go. They got a long ways to go. Man, if they could just do right, then maybe we could get the land to get healed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to pray, people. You got to pray. You got to pray. You got to pray. Because I tell you, I don't know what kind of country make your people suffer like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else getting taken care of, and then you sitting up there arguing, everybody trying to get power. They eating good. They doing good. They got money, and we sitting up here struggling and scuffling. That's why I tell y'all better create. Y'all better create. Y'all better try to own and have something, I tell you. Because I tell you, my daddy used to always say it get worse before it get better. But I tell you, I don't want to feel the effects of nothing negative. I want to get all the positive. So I'm listening, taking the advice of my mama and my daddy used to tell me when I was a little girl coming up. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you, you got to take the good with the bad, but you got to have sense too, people. You got to have sense.